see. In today's video, I would like to show you my progress in May. As you remember from January and December, I was on 5-minute time frame and I was doing quite a fast trades. And recently, from March, something clicked. And in March, I got my TradeZilla account. And it showed me how many mistakes I'm doing and where I'm doing them, and I will try to show you that as well today. From the end of April, I joined Tori's TLT course for 6 months, and the accountability that I'm getting from the course is so huge that my progress in May is amazing comparing to the previous months. So I would like to show you that. And also I would like to show you how I transitioned from 5-minute to 1-hour time frame. Currently I'm holding for 2-3 hours up to even 5 hours. And as before, Nasdaq was kind of like my thing, my instrument. Now I completely discarded Nasdaq, and it is gold, it is platinum, and it is my favorite oil. So let's jump to it. So here we're in TradeZilla, and if you don't know what is TradeZilla, it is this amazing app, especially I would say for the beginners, but also for the advanced traders, that was literally like a game changer for me. So as you know, I was struggling with the time frame, with the amount of trades that I was putting, with the time within the day when I was putting them, and the holding time. And here in TradeZilla, all your stats are being collected in this place. It can literally draw to you any diagram, any graph. It's very informative. Where are you making mistakes and where are you making progress? So here is my TradeZilla for May. So I set here the filter from the 1st of May till the 31st of May. And I earn on my Apex account $1,800, which is amazing. And I wasn't placing so many trades. I wasn't in a hurry. I mean, like, I know like some people are passing the apex like within 7 days. As you know, I was trying to do this and I failed kind of. So I decided to be more consistent. Don't look if I'm passing apex or not, but just be consistent and try to place reasonable trades with the strategy. My trade win was 65, so I put 28 trades which were winning trades and 15 which were the losers. And 15 days were profitable, 5 were losers. And this is something that I should work on because my average win to loss rate was only 0.98, and it would be better obviously if it would be higher, above 1.5 would be very amazing. Yeah, TradeZilla score is not yet great. I'm guessing the last day of trading killed me because I overtraded. But well, I need to like get rid of those habits, so they will be coming back and forth. But I managed to not overtrade for the whole month. And here are my net daily profit and loss. And at the end, those profits and losses are way higher because I started to increase the amount of the contracts at the end of the month during the last week. So here you're having a calendar, but something that I'm very, very proud of myself is the trade duration time. And it is, you see like that here, it's like from 2 minutes 13 seconds. Yeah, amazing. I placed some trades which were very short, but the accumulation of the dots, you see that it's above 40 minutes, and these are the most amount of trades that I took. So there were not so many trades that I took which were very short, below half an hour, and you see that like I'm having even some trades which were 10 hours. So here we're having 10 hours, 9 hours, 5 hours. So my holding time increased so much, and I'm so proud of it. Also, as I mentioned in the beginning, I stopped trading Nasdaq I'm in the UK time zone, so I don't need anymore to place the trades around New York session, New York opening, because actually the volatility during that time is so big that I am not happy to place the trades at that moment. It's too stressful. I can do a perfect trades, as you can see on the calendar, while starting during just before London session and during the London session, and holding it a bit longer over the New York session and closing it usually like around 3 p.m. I would say. 4 p.m. Some of the trades when the bigger move is happening, but I'm starting to place the trades mainly, as you can see, around 8 a.m. My time. Here's the latest trade which I placed at 6 p.m. and a bit more at 2 p.m. Earliest was at, oh yeah, that one. I placed a stop order, that's why we're having a dot here, but the rest is like, yeah, 6 a.m, 7 a.m, 8 a.m. So that's also a huge change for me. And here we're seeing the calendar, which I'm very, very proud of, because you see so many green squares. I didn't start too well because the first day of the month was with quite a big loss. At the beginning also, I said to myself that I will only try to lose $150 on each instrument. So I was trading micro gold and micro crude oil with only one contract at the beginning, and then I slowly started to increase till to the end of the month. And here we're seeing that, like, well, first day and I already made a mistake because this loss is above my minus $150. So obviously I was still learning how to trade here. Here we're seeing that I overtraded, and also here the last day of the month, well, it didn't went too good. I overtraded definitely. And I was, as I would call it, torturing the same setup. But otherwise, you can see that I was placing 1 or 2 trades per day, mainly. Like, there was this one day a week where I was like placing a bit more trades, but mainly it was a very profitable month, and I had got only like 5 losing days. Also, I didn't place the trades on Monday on the 12th and on Thursday on the 29th of May, and I was literally sitting on my hands at that time. I really wanted to place those trades, however the setups I wasn't feeling so comfortable with, so I literally left it alone and tried to not place the trades. And this is actually the reason why on the 30th I placed too many trades, because I missed 2 really good setups. I was feeling like the risk was too big, and it was too big. So to be honest, it's good that I didn't place those trades. But as a result, psychologically, I had a loss the day before, then I didn't trade it. And yeah, I saw the setup. It was a good setup on Platinum, and I was just so scared of losing that I was placing my stop loss on break even, and in this way I placed 6 trades instead of just 1 or 2. Actually 2 would be completely enough, and I would have so much more profit than that. And now let's jump to some losses and wins to see how I progressed within those couple of months. Let's go. So here we are on the first gold trade, and as I went through all the trades in May, it seems like gold was having the best setups to take, and the moves after those setups were amazing. Very profitable. I didn't take the profits on all the moves, but were the best setups in May. And huge shout outs to Tori Trades again and her team. And if you don't know her, like, literally go check her out. I am placing all the trades accordingly to her strategy, and she's an amazing teacher, and finally, thanks to her, I am getting closer and closer to be profitable. I mean, like, as you saw, like, this month was amazing, and this is because I was supervised by her and her team. So huge shout out, and go check her out. And here's the first trade. It was at the beginning of the month, on the 5th of May. Maybe, hopefully, some of you took it. But the gold started to go down and we had got like a couple of touch points, and finally the price broke through it, reset, and then it started to do the move. For me, on one micro contract, $253, it's a huge amount. So I was literally like, when it started to get to the support resistance level here, I was just like, okay, I'm taking this money and I don't want to stay in this trade any longer. However, you can see how amazing move it done. So I was really amazed seeing that setup playing out further. Then the second one is again on gold. We were having a couple of touch points here. Here the price kind of like started to hug the trend line and it finally broke. I immediately got in when it broke the trend line and took a short here, and again like closed closer to the resistance. Again, I am still not feeling comfortable to hold too long. I need to get more used to the dollar amounts because 200 was quite a big amount for me. And then the last one from the best trades is again on gold. It's just a couple days ago on the 27th of May. And again, we're having a trend line. It's kind of getting closer to this trend line, and finally it broke here. I got into this trade and I took the short. I was thinking about holding, maybe closer to that support resistance level, but again, like I went here, as I told you, at the end of the month with bigger amounts of contracts. So I went with 2 contracts and I got with 2 contracts $539. And I was literally amazed. So I was trying to protect the profits as soon as possible. And actually the price didn't go so much further. It took a bit of a day or two, to finally decide to maybe go lower. So it was a good decision, I think. And for the losses, we're having the M&Q trade and 2 platinum trades. And I know that this fortunately didn't end up as a loss. However, this is why I stopped trading M&Q, because as you can see, like we're having amazing trend line, 1 touch point, 2nd touch point, it's definitely the price is going upwards, and finally the price is crossing and even makes a retest and then continuing down. That's why I entered here. And then okay, it went for a moment into my favor, but I was expecting after such a move up, but that never happened. And as you can see, like the price started to reverse and I closed because as you can see, like we were starting like for UK time, the New York session is between 2:30 p.m. It starts at 2:30 p.m. So you can see that all those candles, which they are not sure where they are going to, are during the New York session, and it's finishing at 21st. And then there was some kind of spike overnight. I'm guessing the earnings were announced, so that's why the price spiked. And this is why I'm not a fan of trading NQ, because as you can see, the price is moving accordingly to the strategy. However, the results are not as consistent as with the other instruments. I prefer instruments which are less volatile, less dependent on the US market, and which are not making such a jumps when any of the news are coming up. Then I am struggling honestly with platinum. It is because platinum is a very expensive instrument, but I really like trading it, and also I had quite a relationship with it, like for around like 2 years. So that's why I don't want to give up on it. However, obviously 1 contract of platinum and 1 contract of micro gold or micro crude oil are not aligning with the price movement. That's why it's so hard for me to trade on platinum, because the moves are way faster. The dollar amount change is way faster than in other instruments. That's why I prefer most oil. And here we can see that on platinum again, this is like like comparing to oil or gold, this is kind of like nothing like a move. but actually it impacted me a lot because it was minus $288. So here we're having a downward trend line and upward, and we were seeing like that the price respected this trend line and crossed, and I was like, and it was quite a significant drop, and I was like, okay, the price is going down, I'm getting in. However, yeah, the price reversed and just faked me out on the other side. And here what I would say what was my mistake is that we can see that there is a consolidation actually happening and the price is not going anywhere, so maybe I should have waited and see where the price is going before just jumping into the trade. And similar thing happened here at the end of this month, and here I was kind of like biased, and obviously we should not have a bias, and this was a very psychological trade. And here we can see that like we're having like a upward trend line, more beautiful one, and it was crossed. And then here on Monday there was a holiday, and at the end like the price was a bit moving here on Tuesday, and I think I took the trade here. And then I was like, oh yes, like platinum for sure is going down now. I mean, like as you might know, like after that amazing, like huge amazing move, like which is like wow, just wow, what platinum done, like $100 increase in price within I think 1 or 2 days. That's a lot. So I'm guessing like a lot of us were anticipating a pullback, and after that drop on Tuesday I was like, yeah, we're going down definitely. And I was more based actually on that trend line rather than this. This one it's way more weak, but it's like, oh yeah, like the price in the morning crossed it, and as you know, like I'm taking the trades in the morning, and yeah, again, as similar as the previous trade, it made quite a significant move, and actually even a reset, and like I entered on the reset, but completely it reversed, and then afterwards it started to, at the end of the week, think of going down. So yeah, with platinum, definitely I need to work on, I need to get more used to those big numbers, and psychologically just be more prepared for those bigger losses and give more space for the price to move around. So hopefully I will work on this in June. So I hope you enjoyed my main review, and I hope you learned something from it, and see you next time. Bye!